Welcome to the Ianiro series on LED lighting, and in this episode we'll be taking a close look at the compact on-camera light Ianiro's Aladino. Neat and hardly weighing anything, the 12-volt Aladino is the smallest and lightest unit in Ianiro's LED range. It's intended to be used mainly as an on-camera light, but its size and output mean that it's more than capable of being used in all sorts of ways. Well, let's take a closer look at the unit. It's dimmable, but even on its maximum setting, it still only draws 18 watts, and yet gives out as much light as a tungsten unit requiring 5 or 6 times as much power. This means that you can use the unit for longer without having to recharge the batteries or carry many spares, or you can draw the power directly from the camcorder and still leave plenty for recording. My unit came with a D-tap connector so that I can draw power directly from my camcorder. The Aladino is also available with a 4-pin XLR plug or a PAG type connector. Before switching on, to extend the life of the LED, make sure the dimmer, that's the large knob in the centre, is turned fully anti-clockwise to 0. The unit is switched on by pressing and holding this button here, the one marked Norm On Off. The Aladino is essentially set up for daylight, and when you switch on, it comes on at 5600 degrees Kelvin. And if you want to return to this setting at any time, simply press the Norm button. You can, however, warm up or cool down the colour temperature of the light simply by pressing the warm or cool buttons. The warm setting is 4500 Kelvin, which is not tungsten, but in ambient daylight it gives a nice warm fill to the shadows. The cool setting is about 6500 Kelvin. The large rotating knob in the middle is the potentiometer or dimmer. Turn it clockwise to increase the output, anti-clockwise to reduce it. If the unit is set to warm or cool, you can still adjust the output and without affecting the colour temperature. As I said earlier, the unfiltered output of the Aladino is daylight. The warm button doesn't change it to tungsten. That's what this dichroic filter's for. Dichroic filters are much more efficient than plain gels, and the Aladino has its tungsten converter, or CTO, built into the barn door holder. The barn doors are not designed to shape the light beam. Their main purpose in life is to control spill and to flag off the unit if it's used off the camera. But they are fitted with clips, so you can add additional colours and diffusion gels. And since this is an LED unit, you can change the gels without burning your fingers. To turn the unit off, make sure that the dimmer is on low but not on 0, and then press and hold the button in the middle. And that's about it. For more information about the Aladino, just go to the website www.ianiro.com.